Hi, hope you're having an amazing day. As you saw from the title of this video, today we're going to be doing a full face of Temu. I also did add a couple of new makeup products in here, as well as some Amuse products. Just a little bit of a mix kind of vibe, but most of the products are from Temu. And you guys have seen many a Temu full face from me, girl. So yeah, just using some oldie but goodies. I brought out one of my favorite palettes from Temu, the HUDAMOJI Empowered palette for today's look, and that's pretty much what's going on. So if you want to see how I got this look, my thoughts on these products, what I loved, what I hated, just keep on watching. So I'm going to go right in with the Uncommon Cosmetics Luminous Glow Lip Plumper, which I've actually mentioned in a past video, but I just kind of wanted to add a couple of products with this little ball on the end. So I'm just going to throw some of this on real quick. All right, for eyebrows today, we have the AOA Xtendo Slim Brow in the shade Ebony, as well as the Imethod Beauty eyebrow marker situation that you guys have seen before. So I'm just going to quickly throw on some brows. So we're going to see how this compares to my SheGlam product that I cannot put down. I just love it so much. I have a feeling these brows are going to be a little thicky today. All right. I got them looking a little similar. So next we're going to take the Imethod, which actually comes with a little fork applicator vibe. We're going to go ahead and take this to the brows. I'm not sure if this even has pigment right now because it's a little old vibes. Next, we're going to take the QIBEST Quickie concealer slash foundation thing. I'm going to go ahead and use it as a concealer today. We have the shade 04, and basically it's in Alleged Dupe for the Urban Decay Quickie concealer, I guess. Looks like so. It also does come with a little brush, so if you want to like blend it out with it, I don't know. But I'm just going to take some of this to clean up the brow, as well as just set the lid for our eyeshadow. I'm going to use this to clean up the brow with a flat brush. So next we have the eyeshadow palette for today, which you guys have seen before. This is the HUDAMOJI Empowered eyeshadow palette. Stunning. And again, another Alleged Dupe, but this one is an Alleged Dupe of the Huda Beauty eyeshadow palette. Honestly don't remember what it's called. It was probably the same name, Empowered. There's a look at the shadows. We're definitely going for something more on the smoky brown side. It's just what I've been wanting to do, a nice like brown smoky eye vibe. So let's just jump right in to the palette, girl. I haven't done eyeshadow in like 2 weeks, so let's see and hope this does not look a little too crazy. So we're going to take the shade Keep Going, which is this shade here, which honestly looks a little light vibes. I'm going to mix it with Rebel. So we have Rebel here, and then we have Keep Going, which in the viewfinder, they look so light. I don't know if that's how they're going to come across on the lid, but let's go ahead and take those. And this palette is rather powdery as well. Oh, you see it's showing up. It looks so light in the viewfinder, but it actually does have pigment. So again, I did mix the two shades together, and I'm just using this as a kind of background shade, something to make it more smoky vibes. You also do get some cream shades in this palette as well. You get these two dark shades right here are cream shadows, which I thought is really interesting, but I don't really use those. So let's go into the shade Confident, which is this dark chocolate shade here. Let's see if it shows up. There was a palette I was using the other day where the dark shade did not want to cooperate. So just kind of tapping it on the outer corner. It's looking a little patchy vibes. I'm going to take the shade Legacy, which is the brown over here on the end, and kind of use that to bring a little warmth into the look, but also to blend out that dark shade. It's looking a little patchy vibes. Okay, so this is what the look is turning out like. So I did go ahead and kind of readjust, and I turned on the fan because I need a little bit of white noise, girl. Ooh, I didn't even notice this shade here. Let's go into the shade Bold Moves. And these are a little chunky vibe, but from what I remember, the shimmers were actually really pretty. So I'm just going right in, throwing it on the lid. I definitely want to do a separate chit chat get ready with me vibe this month. So I'm like kind of tempted to go into now, but I think we can just keep this to full face Temu for the people that's just what they want to see. But girl, this shade is stunning. I almost went in with a different shade. I didn't even notice this one was like right in my face. And I've been so tempted to do a kind of like brownie kind of look, so I'm glad we are finally here, girl. And yes, there's fallout, so that's why I started with my eyes first. Out of feeling I'd have some fallout. Also, I haven't done shadow in a long time, as you guys know. I did return to work, so that's what's going on. So it's just like been hectic to like get back into that schedule. So I've just been doing a regular look with my wing liner, some lashes. But this upcoming week, I hope to get back to my routine of doing little like get ready with me's for Instagram. So definitely go check those out if you're interested. Taking some of that confidence shade and just throwing it on the outer corner here. Alright, so next I'm going to take my AOA Studio Artista liquid liner in the shade brown, because again I want to make this as a bronzy vibes as possible. So this just comes through when I want that. So I'm going to go ahead and create a wing with this product. Again, I did go ahead and mix in some new products, some AOA Studio products, some Temu products, but I still try to make it into like a full face of Temu makeup, even though I've done a zillion of these, girls. So I'm gonna have the playlist down below if you want to watch my past Temu videos, but I need to place a haul. I'm like in the works of, you know, I have things in my car and then I kind of remove them. They are raising their prices, so make sure you are keeping a close eye on what you are throwing in your cart. Sometimes I have things, similar things, or exactly the same thing for cheaper. You just have to keep looking. Or if you add the most expensive one into your cart, they'll like suggest something that's cheaper. So just keep a lookout. It's a little bit of a game right now with Temu, because again, one t-shirt should not be $12, girl. There's t-shirts on there that are like $4, $2, like it's crazy. Good quality shirts. So again, keep a lookout for that, because they'll try to get you with the price increase, girl. I do want to make this wing a little bit of a thick one. I've just been into that thick wing look. Oh, I always have, but I love me a good thick wing, girl. It's gonna be, oh girl, I'm so traumatized because there's a liquid liner that I will be filming about later today. I'm gonna be updating my everyday makeup drawer, but girl, that liquid liner, it's so pigmented. It's nice, you know, it's black, but it's like really watery. So if I look up at any point after applying it, girl, you're gonna have a black line up here. So now I'm a little traumatized, but you see with this one, I could look up and nothing happens because it's supposed to dry down fast. That's my favorite type of formula. So I knew I was missing these, girl, in my life. Okay, so it looks like liner is pretty good. I think I'm just gonna keep it like this for now. We also have some eyelashes from AOA Studio, which are a little dusty vibes because they've just been put away for far too long. So I'm gonna go ahead and throw these AOA Studio A+ Glam 3D Foam Ink eyelashes in the shade Soul, which you guys know has been one of my favorite styles from Amuse. I just have not touched these. They're already falling apart. Okay, no, girl, it's time to retire you. It's the lash glue was on there and I hadn't cleaned them in a long time, and some of my lashes just sit there, girl, so I'm sad. Okay, so I have some other lashes here. I don't know where they're from, but we're gonna throw these on, girl. I'm gonna show you guys my mascara right now. I just want to throw on some glue so we can start moving a little faster, because once the eyes are done, girl, the face usually goes rather quick. So just throwing on some glue. It's crazy to think back on how much I struggled with applying eyelashes. Like I was like, there was a point where I like tried it and it just did not work, and I was like, girl. And what really helped me was a change in lash glue and not just using the cheapy lash glues. I actually like trying to find one that works for me, and the AOA Studio one definitely is that one for me, girl. I've just like ever since I tried it, I never stopped. This is the AOA Studio A+ Super Strip Lash Adhesive. I pop on some on the band. I let it sit for a couple of seconds or even a minute. I use their applicator and everything. I just really love AOA Studio because of that. They actually, you know, I don't know. That's just like how my journey started, was with AOA Studio and like shopping on Amuse and all that. So it's crazy to think back at like how hard it was for lashes, you know, and to pop them on for me. And now I'm an expert, but not really. There's, you know, good days, bad days. Just like with wings, I sometimes I get comments about like doing a lash wing tutorial. It's not hard, it's just practice, girl. You just have to know where to extend your line and then just bring it in, fill it in. That's it. It's rather easy. Once you get into the groove, it's gonna be like a second, what is that, second brain thing. It's like riding a bicycle. You just like boop boop, you just kind of know. And even when they're not perfect, you're gonna be like, whatever, tomorrow's another day, you know. So yeah, because wings was something that was determined to get into. I have always loved the look of wings, and even with this more classy era where everybody was doing no wing and just like cutesy little lashes and stuff, I still love my big lashes and wing liner. So yeah, never change who you are just because trends are trending, girl. Just throwing that out there. But this is the AOA Studio Xtendo Lash Mascara, which I have not tried. I am going to be doing a full face of AOA Studio soon, but I just haven't gotten a chance to, girl. I'm just going to throw some of this on. It's actually the first time I'm using this, so it's going to be very first impression vibes. It's not bad, girl. It actually looks rather good. Okay, cute. On the back, it does say non-toxic, vegan, and cruelty-free. And you can keep this one up to 6 months. And this one is in the shade black, so cool. I'm going to keep this out so we can throw it on the lower lashes as well. But okay, so far so good. We're going to take the Uncommon Cosmetics Luminous Glow Liquid Glow, which is part of the little set. I believe I purchased this at Ross. I actually did purchase this t-shirt at Ross yesterday. Girl, these run so small, so make sure you up your size, because thank goodness I did. It's just like barely fits. Oh, girl. So we're going to throw some of this on just to give us a little bit of a luminous vibe today. Perfect brush right behind me. Okay, so we have the AOA Studio High Definition F8 brush. I usually use this for like primers and stuff sometimes, but it's going to work perfectly for this glowy product, which I did use again recently. I don't remember what video that was. Maybe it was just like a get ready with me with new products. Simple as that. My lashes are drying. Once the lash glue clears and it goes from white to a clear moment, that's when I know, girl, it's time to throw them on. If I lose that window, that's it. I have to start over. Okay, cute. I can't believe those other lashes fell apart, girl. They were like, please let me go. Don't wear me again, please. I've done my part. I'm like about to show you guys how I do it, but I've shown you guys how I pop on my lashes before. Just kind of place them in the middle of the eye, and just press the inner portion first. From my experience, that just helps me, and then the back, and just make sure it's like all stuck. I usually look to the side and see like if the back is kind of like up, you just kind of press it down a little bit. Two primers here. We have this She Makeup Mystic Moods Face Primer, which I've never tried, so I'm really intrigued by this. And then we also are going to do the Amor Us Pretty Putty Matte Balm Primer, which I have used with you guys before. So let's go ahead and get into this She Makeup one. Looks like that. Oh, okay, so it's like a white moment. So I'm actually just going to take some like so on my hand and pop this on. So this is, I don't know what's meant to do. It doesn't really say. But I'm sure it's like blurring, you know, the vibes. Always the same vibes. I'm just taking the rest of that primer and we're just going to blend it in with our hands. That glowy product is actually really pretty, girl. It just has a little bit of a chemically smell to it. So if you're sensitive to smells, careful. The putty product, I'm gonna kind of warm it up with my finger here and go right into the T-zone area. And this is gonna be a little bit mattifying vibe, so that's why I'm just keeping it in that center portion of the face. Again, just using my fingers to blend it in. You know, I've heard like back in, I was gonna say back in the olden days, but not too long ago, people actually do blend out their foundation with their fingers. And I heard the application is messy and it is time consuming, but that the actual like result, I guess you can say, is amazing and it looks really nice and flawless. So maybe we could try that out one day when I don't have nails because I don't want to get foundation under these nails, girl. I believe these are from Olive and June. I think they actually did send these over, but these are stunning, girl. They're like nice and like pointy vibes, like stiletto vibes, but then they're like a nice like medium size, but they also do kind of stick up. They're just really, really pretty. So I'm living right now. Okay, so this has quickly become one of my favorite foundations. I don't know if it's the packaging, if it's the actual product, it just looks amazing on the skin, or if it's the application process. I don't know what it is about this, but it is the Amuse My Power Foundation in the shade 285. Kind of just drawing this on all over the face. You want that pigment up here as well. It smells like baby wipes, so nothing bad. It just has a definite smell to it. It is so nice on the skin, girl. Now how it wears, I don't know. I have not noticed. I have to do a wear test soon. I used to actually do my get ready with me for work videos as a two-part situation where I would do the get ready with me part and then a little like check-in at the end of the day so you guys could see how everything wore. So I kind of hope to do that soon as well, just so you guys know how everything is looking, you know, what's going on, what's working and what's not, you know. This is not extremely full coverage, girl, but look at that and how it sits on the skin. I just really like it. It's just so nice to me. I think it just looks amazing on the skin. Okay, girl, love. I actually did have a Temu product. This is the Fenty Alleged Beauty contour stick in the shade Amber, but this is so great vibes, girl. I'm not using this today. I just want to show you guys what it looks like. But we're gonna take the Paris Hilton bronzer stick, which is a little more on the red side as well, but definitely works way better than the gray one. I just don't want a contour. I just want a little nice like bronze vibe. I have not used creams in 2 weeks because it's just more time consuming, and I have been waking up at a specific time where it's like this is working for me and these are the products I get to use and nothing else. So that's why like eyeshadow was out of the question because if not, that's just gonna take out another couple minutes that I did not have to spare, girl. So definitely have to wake up earlier this upcoming week so I can do those videos. I mean, you know, the first weeks back to work are always the hardest, so I've been so tired. I just get home and like fall asleep. Take the Lake Rain Beauty blush, and honestly I've forgotten about this one, but this is amazing. If you happen to see it on Temu, grab it, girl. It's so good. Wouldn't know how to tell you the shade because it's not on here, but it's from Lake Rain. I love the little applicator that it comes with, and it's just a nice like everyday kind of vibe. I just love the color. It's like a mauvey dusty pink moment. It's just so pretty. Let's take my brush and blend that in, and it just blends out so easily. You guys saw that. How stunning is that color? So nice. And I'm telling you, this one was so inexpensive as well. I was debating whether I wanted to do go more pinky mauve with this look, but it looks really nice, so it is what it is. You know, these weeks I've been noticing more of my Virgo qualities. My birthday is coming up. Well, actually, you guys are watching this in my birthday month. I don't want to say anything too soon, but I am planning something really fun for you guys, so I hope it comes to fruition. But you guys know if I say it, it's not gonna happen. So, oh shoot, I mixed up my brushes. No. Emoji Halo Glow Liquid Highlight next in the shade 08. Try to tap it in with the side of the brush so I don't get blush here. I need to wash my brushes. I'm gonna switch these out, but there's a look at that. Next, we have concealer, which we're just going to use the same concealer that I use for cleaning up the brows and such, which is the Quickie concealer. You know, again, I don't know if they advertise this as a, I think on Temu it's actually a foundation, but I just use it as a concealer. I remember I did a video using this. I don't remember my full thoughts, but let's hope it's a good one. We have the NSNS powder, which you guys have seen a million times because one of my favorites, girl. I've purchased it a couple times. And then we have this new one, the air filter, which I actually haven't mentioned in a Temu video. Looks so pretty. And there's a look at the powder. Quickly go in with the powder here. This is again from LECOVER. And I'm gonna take a little powder puff to apply this. It's just like a nice thin powder from what I remember. So I'm just taking some of that. Uh-oh, it's already getting hard pan. Okay, I'm just gonna scrape a little bit with my nail. Taking that in the T-zone area as well. The NS all over the face now. I really need to repurchase this as soon as possible. And honestly, I still have a little bit of a luminosity going through, I'm guessing from that luminous product we threw on. So I just don't want to make this too matte. So I'm not gonna work too hard with this powder. I'm just kind of like draping it on a little bit. Okay, we're looking good. Brows are looking a little intense, I'm not gonna lie. We have the Mascara Pro Contour, which you guys know I mentioned in a couple of favorites videos because it's really good. Mostly I use this shade to set my under eyes. I don't know why I didn't use it today, but we're gonna take the bronzer side and we're gonna bronze up the skin, girl. And I hope we don't look patchy like I did in my recent vlog. It's not cute. So again, even with this, I don't want it to be too harsh. So I'm just kind of tapping this on a little bit. Nothing crazy, I'm not swiping, I'm just tapping. Next, I'm going to take the Hojo highlight, which looks like so. This one is also from Temu, alleged dupe of ABH highlight that was really popular. What was that, the Amuse highlight? Go ahead and take some of this on the inner corner. Ooh, it's so pigmented. Oh my gosh. Just slightly on the skin. I don't want it to be too wild. And I'm also going to take some on the brow bone. Just love the look of brow bone highlight. CDE highlight blush moment in the shade 02. This is like one of my first purchases on Temu. And it's because of this beautiful imprint. I also have their pink version, which honestly maybe I should use that one. There's a look at the pink version. How cute is that? So let me go ahead and swatch. But again, they're both that luminous blush moment. But since we did go more mauve pink on the liquid blush, I kind of want to do pinky vibes right now. So I'm just going to dip in here. And it also does give us a little bit of luminosity, as I mentioned, so it goes well with today's theme because of the luminous primer thing that we put on, the luminous glow. So I'm just trying to keep the blush a little higher on the cheeks. Also, I love that it kind of like drapes over the highlight. It's just, oh gosh, it's so pretty. I'm gonna throw some on the nose. I hope not to remove any product, as always. Cute. Okay, it's not as hot today, so it's a perfect day to throw on makeup. My liner, I did bring the LA Colors gel eyeliner in the shade brown. All right, I'm gonna go back to the eyeshadow palette. We're gonna take, let's see what shade I want. Confident, which is that dark brown, And we're gonna throw it on the lower lash line. As previously mentioned, this one is a little hard to blend. It's just like a little patchy vibes, but on the lower lash line it should be fine. It also is coming off more purple because it's more concentrated, and also because there's a little bit of purple left over from my last look. So yeah, don't mind that. I'm gonna take the shade Legacy, which is the one that was saving us throughout this look. We're gonna use that to blend out the brown. Taking the Xtendo mascara, I'm gonna take it on the lower lashes. Nice, everything so far is going really well. Now I'm scared about brows because now I have to retouch them. Let's see, let's hope, let's cross our fingers that they come out well and not too boxy. I'm also gonna take the Huda Story the brow glue, which is from Temu, and this looks like it's on its last leg, girl. Okay, so we're gonna take this product, which I actually have not used on my lips, but I've mentioned it to you guys before, the JCat Roll It Up lip liner in the shade 110. Honestly, I don't remember the actual name. I did mention in those haul videos, but yeah, it's a lip liner, retractable vibes. You guys know that's my jam. So I want to see if this compares to my Ebony York, just that little speck, Ebony York lip liner. Alright, I'm also going to take the Remy Rose liquid lipstick in the shade Samantha, which is really beautiful. This is just like a nice light kind of moment. Beauty Glaze lip gloss in the shade Pitaya 105. This is also from Temu, so it's going to be the last little touch. Again, bringing in that pink to this look today. This smells amazing. Like, is this a plumping gloss? I'm feeling a little bit of tingling. What is going on? And lastly, to set the face, we have the Usha's setting spray, which is an alleged dupe of the Urban Decay setting spray. So we're gonna go ahead and throw some of this on. I think it sprays rather nicely, so. Oh yeah. Smells so good too. Alright girls, so this is the finished look. I hope you guys enjoyed. Honestly, really loved everything that I used today, and everything looks so good. Usually I'm not into the like glowy kind of skin, but let me know your thoughts down below. I think everything came out really nice and everything worked out pretty well together. So let me know in the comments your thoughts, and don't forget to like and subscribe before you leave, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.